Welcome to our cruise on the MSC Meraviglia. Today we're going to go over embarkation and debarkation. So we took an Uber to the port, which was our choice. You can park at the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. It's $45 a day. You can get there by taxi. You can get there by subway if you're coming from Manhattan or one of the other boroughs. There's also a pilot program that's taking place out of Weehawken, New Jersey. They have parking available for $30 a day, and then the shuttle is $5 each way. We got to the port around 9:30 in the morning. So we were coming from central New Jersey. We left around 8:30. It took us about an hour. Our suggestion would be to arrive a little bit later. This was a mix of people getting on the ship and people getting off the ship.
Security, it was very pushy with security. They kept trying to get us through security very quickly, just screaming at people, go, hurry up. And then they end up in a room like this for an hour and a half sitting there doing nothing.
Right. After you go through security, you check in with one of the representatives and then you're ushered into this seating area and you have to wait. They give you a number when you check in, and then when that number is called, that's your cue to get in line to be able to get onto the ship. We didn't get onto the ship until about 11 a.m. So we were there from 9:30 in the morning and we did not get on until about 11 a.m. So it was a little bit of a wait.
Yeah, it seemed like the whole ship was with us right there. And getting on, once they started calling numbers, it was very easy getting on.
Yes, it didn't take long. So it lets you into the atrium and the main promenade. We got a great tip from one of the staff members because you get onto the ship on level 5. If you can, with your carry-ons, go up to level 6, walk to the forward of the ship. There's another set of elevators that are not crowded at all, so you don't have to try and fight with the crowds that are getting on the one bank of elevators on level 5 right off of the atrium. The ship itself is beautiful. There are 2 sets of elevators. These are screens that are all over the ship, and this is where you can make reservations for the shows. It's very easy to do. You do need your SeaPass card, and you scan that, and then you make your reservations for whatever shows you want. We didn't try it for any dining reservations because we made our reservations right at the restaurant.
And when we got on the ship, we figured, hey, we'll go up to the buffet and have lunch. But the buffet was not open at all, and there were just lines. And it was cold that day. So we ended up buying crates inside in the ship. They had a little crate.
Right. So one thing that we like about MSC that we didn't see on any other ships is they allow you to go right to your room to put your carry-on down and actually put things into your safe, so you can put your wallet, your cash into the safe, and then just not have to carry that around the ship until the rooms are actually available. The rooms are not fully cleaned or available until 1 p.m., but at least that's a nice feature. This is us going into the buffet line. The buffet was supposed to open at 11, and I can tell you we were in line probably close to 12. It was out the door. The buffet actually didn't open until after 12. We didn't find any other options other than the crepe place to purchase food or even have a sit-down meal. So if anyone knows if MSC offers a sit-down meal in the main dining room on Embarkation Day, please put it in the comments because we'd like to let everyone know. We did not find it. And then at 2 o'clock, if you're in the buffet, you have to leave the buffet. You have to go back to your room for the muster drill. You have to be in your room. You have to watch the video. Once the video is done, you have to dial the number, listen to the message. At the end of the message, it registers you that you've watched the video, and then you have to leave your room and go to your muster station and have your card scanned. Our message was in another language. I believe it was French, but I'm not 100% sure. So you cannot watch the video at your leisure. It has to be specifically at 2 o'clock. So everyone on the ship goes back to their room, watches the video, and then goes to their muster station. So another chaotic event, on the ship that I think they probably could streamline that a little bit better, like some of the other cruise lines do. And then we stood in a long line to change our dining times. We had requested late dining. They gave us early dining. So that was another long line that we had to deal with. But it was very easy to fix. There was no problem. We ended up getting 9 p.m. dining, which worked out fabulous for us throughout the whole cruise, and we really enjoyed that. So going from late to early is, going from early to late, I think is a little bit easier than going from late to early. It seemed like a lot of people on our cruise wanted early dining, so that wasn't bad.
Yeah, because the whole country of Canada was on board with us because it was their spring break for the kids, and we didn't know it.
Right.
So they literally...
A lot of kids.
Yeah, half the ship was full of Canadians. If you don't put your credit card in, you have to wait in this line here and go to a kiosk and put your credit card in, and you have to do it 2 days before you sail.
Right. When you do online check-in, put your credit card in at that point, then it's done. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go to this kiosk on embarkation day. If you do not put anything in, they will not let you purchase anything on the ship until that is done. And you cannot go to guest services. It has to be in this kiosk. And here we are just coming out of breakfast on Debarkation Day. So Debarkation, I don't know which was more chaotic.
De-embarkation, because you can fix the embarkation just coming later, and you won't get the people getting off the ship and getting on the ship. You had 5,000 people. Everybody on the ship was in the promenade, and you're going to see them all.
That's true. So they give you luggage tickets for the time that you can get off of the ship. So we had our luggage tags for our luggage that we put out the night before. We went to breakfast in the morning. Breakfast in the main dining room is open from, I believe it was from 6:30 until 8 a.m. So we went closer to 8 a.m. I think we went at 7:45. We had our breakfast and then we came out. They put everyone in the Broadway theater. So all 5,000 passengers are told to go to the Broadway theater, and you can't fit everyone. So then they start lining people up. We're on deck 6. To get off the ship, you have to go to deck 5. You're going to see us snaking around on deck 6. So we literally have to walk from one end of the ship to the other and then back until the end of deck 6. And then when we get to that end, there's a bank of elevators. And this is one nice thing that I think they do well on MSC, is at the bank of elevators, they have it roped off, so they allow a certain number of people to go through this bank of elevators to get on, to go down to 5, and then proceed to get off the ship. So it's not as crowded on deck 5. But there were still some lines. Once we got down to deck 5, we still had to kind of snake around before we got to the security to get off the ship. Another thing is we actually had 2 lines where there were problems with people getting off the ship. So there was one gentleman, not sure what the whole situation was, but they were checking his passport before he got off. They were not letting him off. I think there was a little language barrier. And then there was a woman who had not settled her bill, or maybe her credit card didn't go through. I'm not sure if she was paying cash. They would not let her off. She had to go back to customer service, settle that out before she would be let off the ship. So they are checking before you get off the ship. And then this is when we come out. So here's where the chaos you can see. These are people that are coming to get on for the next cruise while we're still getting off the ship. So we didn't get off the ship until 9:30 a.m. So if you think back, we got to the port to leave at 9:30 a.m. and here we are, we're not getting off the ship until 9:30. So definitely, words of the wise, maybe wait until about 10:30 to get to the port on embarkation day. Or even later, but not too late, because the Meraviglia does leave at 3 p.m. So you don't want to cut it too close. So if you get there between 10:30, 11, 11:30, you should have plenty of time, and it shouldn't be as crowded to get on the ship. But also if you're parking there, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and share this video.
Cat and Mike, the ship set sail on a journey that'll never fail. With the wind in their hair and the sun shining bright, they're dancing on the waves. It feels just